Okay, here we go with the next Spider-Noir, and this time I can actually say that and mean it. This is the next Spider-Noir, this episode, too. I was having problems with this episode because I couldn't get the captions to work. I finally figured out how to make it work because selecting certain things didn't work. So now it works. But in the process of doing that, I realized that they're doing it previously on, and they've got the Amazon crap at the beginning. I want to make sure we can all sync up consistently. So I found a new sync point. This is after the previously on, so we're not wasting our time with that. It's a Sunny Pictures television production. I'll go ahead and show that to you. That right there. When that leaves the screen, I'm going to say mark. So I'm not going to be doing a countdown. When it leaves the screen, I'll say mark. So what you do is you cue it up after that leaves the screen. And then when I say mark, you just hit play. So we'll be on the same page. All right, so be careful. It's going to come fast. I think it, Mark. I think it'll be fast. Jesus, that was longer than I was expecting. I did see the spider. It's very mean that she killed it. Why would you randomly kill a bug in somebody else's office? It's none of your business. Maybe they like bugs. You don't know. But she's a kind of a control freak, so I think that's what we're saying here. All right. Yeah, I'm sure it is. We don't need your input. Wow. Damn. Yeah, we should. She knows too much. So it just started, huh? I guess he's Sandman. Fair enough. Shut up. I guess she's the audience. She's the audience standing. Okay. Well, that's what he spends the expense money on. Oh, well, then you're just being sexist. I like that metaphor. Can't believe she doesn't know anything about the personal life of her person she's been with for at least 6 months. She's not that attractive. She's written like she's incredibly attractive, but she's not. She is a very good, loyal minion. This is a real case. Ah, glamorous life of being in a hotel, I guess. I think the biggest star hotel I've ever been in is a 4-star hotel. It was pretty damn glamorous. You reach a level of a hotel where like they insist on carrying your bags up to the room as a person brings your bags up to the room, and then they need to be tipped. So this is a 5-star hotel, I'm sure. The 4-star was enough for me. It's too much, man. I'm afraid for you, boss. Of which I have none. God damn. Hey, man. Hey, I like this guy. That's a great speech. That is a problem. You need to be seen to be invincible. Time. Time is undefeated. That is a lot of power. Fire powers are stupid though. They don't know about his powers. Fire is a stupid power because you can only do one thing with it: destroy. It's not. It's a blunt instrument. It's a hammer, not a scalpel. I would rather have a power that's a scalpel. I could choose to do exactly what I want. But say the person you want to kill has paperwork you need, right? So fire will destroy the person you want to kill, but also destroy the paperwork you need. Maybe they're holding a briefcase full of money. You just destroyed the money. Fire is a stupid power, right? It's for blunt, stumbling, unintelligent instruments. Is what that is. People just want to destroy for mindless destruction. Is basically what it's good for. Whereas electricity, for instance, isn't going to harm things unless you hit the briefcase of money directly. You might burn a little bit of it, but you can kill people, preserve the body, so you can search them for their ID and paperwork, money, anything else of value. You haven't destroyed anything. I guess their watch will be broken if you have electric powers, but electricity is a good one. Strength is another blunt instrument, but it's better than fire. Let me see. The spider powers are pretty good because they're very versatile, right? The spider powers are very versatile. You can climb shit. You can capture people with webs. You can do things with the webs. You get the precognition a little bit. Great flexibility and reflexes and strength. So that's a pretty good power set. That's a power set, though, not just one power. That's a pretty good power set. But I think for me, probably electricity. I guess this guy's going to be important. I mean, he's just a reporter, right? But reporters seem to always be part of Spider-Man stories. You have Ben Urich, Joe Jameson. I guess there's no reporter in Across the Spider-Verse. The ketchup sandwich. We've all done it. Gotta eat something? I think I'd rather just have toast. It's not gonna happen. Yeah. She already hung up, didn't she? Hey, she didn't hang up with him. All right. Is this JJJ? His mashed potato delivery, speaking of deliveries, is not great. This is just the beginning of him being a ham. I can't wait to see what other hammery he's going to get up to. I think he just turned into a sandcastle or something. Because I think probably every time he turns, it takes longer to come back. I don't think anybody did anything happened to him. He just turned into a sandcastle or some shit. Oh, great. Is he another one? Same unit? Oh, great. Oh, that's just fantastic. They're going to check the closet, man. They're looking for a person. You've been better off webbing the door so it couldn't open and going out the window. No way in hell he doesn't check this closet. Oh, great. He left his hat. You gonna try to recover your hat? Seriously? We have peripheral vision. They're definitely looking in the closet now. They would have anyway. You better be able to crawl up your own ass. This is it. This is a wrap. They're coming in. Like I said, you should have done that to the front door. I think he knows he's in there. That makes no sense. It's just lazy writing that he didn't force it open, right? That was funny with that, though. Everybody roasted this son bitch. How good is it? Well, unlucky for you. I like that. She got it all. Did you take the file out of the precinct? Damn. Yeah. Dumbass. Good shit. I love it. That's what she was holding back. Ain't been long. He's back to talk to her again. If you ain't found him, I don't want to see your face. Why is piano the most common instrument an actor will play in a movie or TV show? It goes piano, guitar. What would be the third most common instrument? I don't think there is a third most common. I think it gets very jumbled after that. Piano is by far the most common though. It gives the actor something to do. They can sit there doing something. The music is always pleasant. It's easy to simulate. I think that's why piano is the most common. Yeah, there's a lot of bodies on the floor. Dun, 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 dun. She is. I wasn't aware I was under it. This is good dialogue, man. Right. That makes sense. Meow. Yeah, everyone. Oh shit, he is. Yeah, if you knew his full story, you'd know he's a coward. Get your ass back out there, Spider. We'll see about that. was was he contemplating quitting though? I think he was. I have a feeling. I can't prove this, but I have a feeling this was her audition scene because it shows a lot of range and there's a lot of good dialogue there, and that dialogue is very polished. And typically, audition scenes get their dialogue polished because they hear a bunch of actors say the lines and they know what works and they know what doesn't work. There he is. So he ain't dead. Still looking out for her. A lot of times you can pick out the audition scenes in movies and TV shows. Now, sometimes those scenes get cut. I've seen that before. So then it's like, well, I guess I never ran across the audition scene. And the reason for that is that scene got cut. But that one there tells me that was an audition scene. 4B, that seems important. Just as a numerical reference. I can't remember why, but it seems like one. Who are you guys? Why are you assholes in my house? I assume you recognize they're cops, right? Oh well, I was trying to improve your life. I thought he recognized them as cops. So he does have a toast. No, the other guys. The other guy's the one who ate the ketchup sandwich. See, if you have a toaster, you can make a much better meal out of toast. He let himself get caught for some reason. Of course, I thought that before. It turned out he's just old and weak, right? Look at his nose. I didn't try. Hey, point out his Dunkin' Donuts. I like that. No, your nose is ugly. Oh. So this time he just stayed with them long enough to find out what they wanted, right? Which way to go? Which way to go? Yeah, okay, so that time you just questioned him. Yeah, that's what I meant, asshole. Yeah, it's just that easy if you're a spider. Yeah, that sucks. I suppose. Good genes. He's very paranoid. You know, they say you get less scared of death the older you get. That doesn't seem to happen with Silvermane. How many people know? Seems to be just this guy, actually. He's the only one running him up. Yeah. Now we're talking. So we're definitely in the 20s then, I guess. Or a version of the 20s. Hey, man. Andy's quoting a book I don't think has been written yet. Oh, yeah. Put that shit on. You're dead as hell. Do you have a toaster? One loaf of bread, a jar of jelly, and some butter, and you can eat for a week. You're not gonna have a great time, but you'll eat. Also, they didn't have ramen back then, so that's a problem. Oh man, that's not very nice. What an asshole. His lack of enthusiasm hurt her feelings. Yeah, she's right. It looks like shit. There's a classic ways to tell somebody's been there anytime. So check the heat or coldness of things. Uh oh. Like I said, dead as hell. He's about to tear your ass up. Who the fuck are you? I didn't say I was angry. Did he know he's dead? Murder. Does he know about that? Does he know about that shit? That's bad news. Yep, he's been here for sure. Look at this shit. Right. That's what we need to know. Yeah, we don't know about that. Yeah. This guy's a great voice. Yeah. Yeah, that's what happens when you stay at a hotel. I'm trying to get out of here alive. Oh, shit. This is mean. This is mean, man. Come on, man. That's some bullshit. So you're telling me they could have killed her and they decided not to. So in other words, their mercy is the only reason she's alive. He wasn't there to save her. She could have died, man. Their mercy is the only reason she's alive. She could be a body up here right now, man. He dropped the ball. He dropped the fucking ball. You left her hanging out swinging, man. They came for you. What did you think the next thing they're going to do was? Dude, you dropped the fucking ball, man. This is some bullshit. Yeah. You will take care of nothing. She needs to quit, man. So she knows about the spider, too. You're weak. Yeah, she ain't coming back. You're weak, man. I just realized he's Ben, like Uncle Ben. Yeah, I got it. Several generations from now, they'll have a Peter in the family. Probably a woman who marries a man named Parker, right? He will have the suit I predicted the end of episode 3. We're right on track. Weak. Why would you use a mop? Oh, oh my God. Nerd. Look at his nerd glasses. Why did somebody kick this nerd's ass? Look at his face. This is sus as hell. People can clearly kick his ass. Let's kick his ass. Oh, I see. Wait. Are you telling me this is where he used to live? He boxed it up and then left the house? Are you seriously telling me this shit? This son of a bitch boxed up his shit and then abandoned the place it was boxed up in without recovering it. Why the fuck would you do that? If you're going to throw it in the river, if you have no intention of ever using it again. If you're not going to throw it in the river, that means there's a possibility you think you might need it again, which means you keep it with you, man. Now he's violating somebody else's house? That's some bullshit. Damn, dude. I can't believe that. I thought it was in his office, or he must live somewhere, right? Like, so I assumed it's where he lives. Yeah, man. To shit or not to shit. It's an existential crisis, I'm telling you. You're taking that shit with you. He's out of here. That's some bullshit, man. Yeah. You know what? I'm starting to agree with you. That is unbelievable. I know they showed him putting it away. I assumed that was where he still lives. John Wick didn't, sell his house after he buried the shit in the garage, now did he? That's some dumb shit. But he don't have many of those dollars left, does he? You ordered trouble, marrying that troublemaker. Yeah. Reporters love the foot in the door, don't they? Yeah, that is a good point. um, the lobster's better than the clothes, I guess. Spill. Who paid this son bitch? He got the big ass briefcase. Yep. You can fit a whole superhero costume in that son bitch. He hasn't put it on yet, so my prediction is holding. He puts it on by the end of episode 3. Yeah, fair enough. That's why she left. I guess he really is dead. I can't believe he died so fast. I thought that was the kind of character that would stick around. He only wants the answer to one question. She's not going to give it. Who the fuck paid him? Well, that theater has seen better days. He didn't know that, huh? I wonder if they know. So why are you hiding? I think everybody who went over there in that war, in that one particular unit, got powers somehow. This guy probably has powers too. Yeah. Yeah, this place sucks compared to his place. Yeah, pretty much. We're afraid there's mayonnaise in some of this alcohol. Here comes the attack. I think everybody in that unit's been hired to kill this son bitch. For some reason. There's the two idiots. What the fuck you smiling at? Oh shit, here we go. God damn it, he put the suit on, didn't he? Well, I was wrong. End of episode 2. Yeah, you're out of here. Yeah, I'm gonna kick your ass. Fantastic. I'm glad you're not wasting time. Hello. Well, it's time to ride this son bitch like a pony. That's what I'm talking about. Hell yeah. He can be anywhere. Most likely vertical. Oh, Jesus, you just killed that man. I wasn't sure whether or not Spider-Man kills, but clearly he does. Look, forcing a guy firing a gun to point at another person and then they die, that's killing him. Yeah. He got all smug. You missed. I want to die second, man. Nice Spidey sense you got there. He just bitch slapped that dude. Incompetent. Yep. Now they know who you are, dumbass. Did the old man leave? Guess not. I'm gonna kick your ass. I believe him. He seems to kill people. The gumshoe. Well, that's one way to get him off his ass. So, what is this, a one time thing? You're going to put on the suit once just to save your own ass, you fucking coward? Oh my god, this is going to be a journey. Better hope they're not watching the place, by the way. Of course, it don't matter if they know who you are or not. You can handle yourself, clearly. But the intimidation factor is they don't know who he is. Wait, who paid the phone? Ah, shit. Somebody really is after him. Are they still firing back there? They're still firing back there, man. We still got a firefight. Jesus Christ, man. Calm down. Thought you said they were arresting people. Seems like they're just public executions. Jesus. Which, they're resisting arrest. I get it, but, So we start with the spider and end with the spider. Huh? Do spiders like him? Disgusting. Well, you did what you had to do, man. He did what he had to do with the information he had. I don't have a problem with it. Unintended consequences. But do we believe the police would have been able to hold Silvermane? Silvermane's had an iron grip on this town for years. They said that he has the police in his pocket. Clearly he has people in the DA and in the judicial system in his pocket. So they arrest him. All right? They take him down to court. They book him, maybe. He's out in a week, man. Come on. Come on, man. Everything they're talking about this dude, the police are not the answer here. I'm not saying you kill him, but some booze exchange especially when they're talking about getting rid of prohibition. Come on, man. That ain't it. This wasn't the solution here. So him feeling guilty about this shit is just inane. So anyway, but yeah, another great episode. And I guess I was wrong about the suit, which I'm glad for because I don't like it when they drag that shit out.